Frode in Norway. Hello. Hey.
Hello, Jamie and Eric.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
How are my favorite heathens?
Oh, really, really well, actually.
I'm actually doing well, yeah.
Yeah.
My family has a tradition that we always go to this Christmas party thrown by a family friend, and that was yesterday. And so we did that, and that was good.
Rock on.
Oh.
Yeah. I also got to do a couple Christmas traditions with family. One of them is decorating the Christmas tree, and I actually wrote an article about it.
Oh, yeah. Where does that article appear?
Oh. Check it out, bro.
Oh my gosh,
got an
it's a
MFing
special
newsletter.
print edition of the magazine Thinking Aloud, which is a publication of the Atheist Community of Austin, and it's awesome.
And it's free.
It's free.
Yeah, you can go to the.
It's not always a print edition, but it is always free.
This feels bad. I don't like doing this during a call. This makes me feel real bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I don't like this.
Yeah,
we need to do
we
this
need to
after the
intersperse
call.
it in between the calls here.
In between the calls. No, that's okay.
Over there.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
we'll try that later.
Well,
okay.
Right. We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
Another thing is that Frode, I'm actually working on an independent project, and it's coming along fabulously, and I'm excited. So.
And I'm definitely not jealous.
So, I've been in the process of building a studio at home, and it's really fun. So when I'm ready to talk about it all.
So what did you want to talk about, caller who's been waiting on the line?
I love this banter, so never mind. Just go on talking without me. I will pretend I'm not here.
No, we like you a lot.
We'll do a morning radio show.
How have you been, man?
Yeah. It's been two weeks that has been difficult. I'm not going to lie. Last time I called, we talked a little about my dad. I went to him to see him. That didn't go well. So this is my first Christmas. Yeah, it is what it is. But this time I decided that I will just celebrate Christmas alone at home. So I want to ask you, how do you celebrate something that has been religiously grounded as an atheist? That's kind of what I wanted to talk a little about.
Sure.
With reckless abandon and holiday cheer.
I like that. Wow, that was succinct. Dear diary.
I was going to say, today
Jamie said something succinct. I actually don't know if I can improve upon that at all. It's exactly how you want it to be. I mean, take those things that you love the most and do them, because what you were raised with and what is, culturally, baked into what you're used to, you've inherited that. That is something that you have every right to as well. And so if you want to celebrate, a specific way, then you should. Just, I absolutely hate when people say, oh, well, I'm not going to take on, tools of Christianity. It's like, no. Christianity co-opted so many things to make Christmas and other holidays like it that to give that to Christianity is to give them a win that they don't deserve.
I was going to say, they co-opted holiday cheer, and we're taking it back.
That's right.
Ridiculously large smiles.
In fact, the Center for Inquiry out here in Austin is throwing a Saturnalia party.
Just the Center for Inquiry?
Well, no, the ACA is throwing a dinner party as well. But do
you mean that we're co-throwing it together as groups? We're both throwing it.
Would you like to talk about this, Jamie?
No, just that one point where we're working together as partners on.
I
worked hard to get that through the board. It's fine.
I'm having some doubts about this marriage, Jamie.
What marriage are you talking about?
So
no idea.
But we'll include that in one of the announcements that's not during the call, because that felt real weird. That felt real weird. But what I was going to say was, some people say keep the Saturn and Saturnalia. There are people who Festivus or whatever the case may be. There are plenty of people who celebrate Hanukkah who are not Jewish. And take it, have fun with it, and any excuse you have. I mean, absolutely do. But reach out to your friends, reach out to people, because that's important. And it's not always about having those people near you as much as it is reaching out to them. There are people who I absolutely adore. I love them. There are people in my life that I don't get to see anymore, but I make sure that I call them every once in a while to tell them I love them because it's important, and make this an excuse to do that.
Do you think? I think I'm also looking for advice to, like, how to take the religion aspects of it, but still keep it Christmasly. It's kind of in Norway, especially. I think it's we have a very strong Christmas tradition. I remember in school, and this was in non-secular school. Was that we were always in church singing. We always went around the Christmas tree. We always did non-religious things. But for me, it's kind of hard. And this is why I'm looking kind of for advice on specifically things to do during the holidays, how to keep it still taking away the religion aspect of it, especially because it's my first Christmas as an atheist.
So
I think I really want to I want to celebrate Christmas my way, but I don't really know what my way is because I never celebrated it.
Well, good news. There's no wrong way to do your way.
Yeah. So let's
up
do some
in Norway.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was going to say. So indoor lighting that's electric
that was pretty
is
good.
certainly is certainly not exclusively Christian. So what are often called Christmas lights can be decorative lights that you drape all over posters of literally anything but God, and it counts. Dead trees while they've been co-opted by Christmas, and the Yule log, well, it's been co-opted. I said co-opted by Christmas. Co-opted by the Jesus part of Christmas. They may feel Jesus-y because they've been claimed that, but they're not really. There's actually, I've forgotten which.
Okay, no, we're not going into the history on that. This is not the show for it.
The lightest bit I'll say is there's a passage in the Bible. I don't actually know.
Okay, then. So
the specific. Okay, well, whatever.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll post it in the comments.
That sounds good to me. You will go to the comments.
Yes.
I will buy you lunch if you go to the comments.
You should buy me lunch often.
So,
I just don't tell people because otherwise they'll put mean things there.
Here's the deal. Frode, do you like Christmas music?
I love Christmas music.
Okay, then you should listen to Christmas music.
Yeah.
Are there any Christmas foods that you really enjoy?
Yeah.
Like what?
We have something really Norwegian called pinnekjøtt. What it is smoked meat, sheep meat, and we have it with, it's really good. We have it with potatoes. It's especially if you're from the southern part of Norway. In the middle of part of Norway, we eat something called ribben, that is more like something from pig, and we also have something really terrible that you should all Google called lutefisk. And
we know what lutefisk is.
Lutefisk, yeah.
So those things that you like, go and do those things. Go eat those things, right? Are there any specific activities that you like doing around this time? Maybe it's making mulled wine, or maybe singing.
Going to church, listening to Christmas music.
Then go do that.
There's a lot of Christmas. Isn't it kind of...
No.
Isn't it kind of...
No, not at all.
The doors are open to everyone.
And honestly, man, no one is here to judge you. Go do those things that make you happy. I mean, really, honestly, there are some Christmas songs that are overtly religious that get stuck in my head every year that I wind up listening to and I absolutely adore. And I don't sit there and think I can't enjoy this because it talks about a god, because holy crap, I love Marvel movies. And those feature, characters from the Norse pantheon. Right?
They also...
and so...
Wonder Woman is from a Greek pantheon as well, kind of.
She's from Themyscira, which is
but she got added, her
talks
original
about
origin
Island of
story.
Lesbos, which is from
it's
Iliad.
the whole.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
There's. Let's not get into comic mythology here,
which is fine. But I enjoy those things, and they have to do with a mythology and an actual religious mythology, and I love them. And so you can absolutely like something without having to, agree with whether or not it's true. It's the same with any books that you read. I like Harry Potter. That doesn't mean that I think that witches and wizards are real. I really like Dune, but I know that, whoever controls the spice controls the universe. That's not actually a real thing. It's just
haven't read it.
Fun. Yeah. And so go enjoy the music, man. We're not here to judge. Go be happy.
Yeah. Go dance with your pants off. It's fine. Although
Always.
It's probably too cold in Norway.
Honestly, I do that all year long.
I was going to say, it's almost certainly too cold in Norway. Ask your doctor whether dancing with your pants off is too much frostbite for you.
It's 18 minus degrees Celsius where I live here. It's really cold.
I don't have the conversion memorized, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's way too damn cold. Don't do it.
It is too damn cold.
Yeah.
But do you think it's and here is where I feel like I'm kind of stuck in the corner, because I feel like I think like going to church as a newly converted atheist and go and listening to the Christmas song, it just feels a little like entering a building I have kind of hard feelings about, to enjoy something that people are there to enjoy on another level. Isn't it kind of hypocritical for me to go to something like that?
So here's what I will say, particularly with the word hypocritical, because its definition is slipping away from its original meaning, which for a word like hypocritical annoys me. But what I will say is, no, I don't think it's hypocritical, because you're there to celebrate the holiday. You just think of it differently than probably the majority of the people there. However, dirty little secret that most people don't know, two Christians sitting in the pew next to each other, they've gone to the same church their entire life, they have very different views about God, right? There are people that are here in America that are Methodists, and some of them don't believe in an afterlife at all, which one might think, wait a minute, isn't that the whole point with the Jesus thing where you don't go to the bad version? It's like, no. I just am here and I don't think there's an afterlife. Done. So you shouldn't feel guilty about it, although it will, the first time you go back to church after deconverting, particularly after you're comfortable with your deconversion, will feel really weird, or at least that's my experience, because I went back with my parents. I think it was last Christmas, and that was really weird. It was kind of weird, and then I was sort of like, oh, okay, they're just reading parts of the Bible. I know that these parts, contradict each other. And then everyone started praying in unison, and then mostly I just felt creepy and totally creeped out.
But you don't have to stay for that part. You can just stay for the music and then
yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you that I was lucky enough to hear the Mormon Tabernacle Choir once. Oh, holy crap, it's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, really, and Mormons, I mean, we can spend an entire episode.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't mean that the choir isn't freaking amazing.
Yeah. I will say, gospel, as far as just sound, is one of my favorite, genres almost. I just wish they...
The Blues Brothers, when they go and they get their mission from God to go save the penguin. I mean, really.
Haven't seen it.
I don't know if I can be co-host with you anymore.
Now I feel like I'm more under assault by the people around me than when I went to church.
Let Jamie know in the comments.
So,
what you think about that.
All right. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll respond to something. All right. I see you too. We have a live studio audience.
And they're all making faces at Jamie.
Yep. And I'm going to camera professional right here. Bring it.
I rally people against my co-host. I'm not a good person. I'm really not.
Well, I have never done that. So, yeah, for those of you listening at home, I did a cheeky wink to the camera on that part, but it still wasn't well timed.
Okay.
So
anyway.
the joke died.
I think Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we kind of move on?
No, I'm going to wish you Merry Christmas in Norwegian. God jul.
Merry Christmas. I'm not going to
Merry Christmas to you. Is it one word? Merry Christmas?
No. It's Merry is go, and Christmas is jul. So together it's God jul.
God jul. God jul?
I think I just made noises.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and leave any of the jokes that I just thought of on the table right
Take care,
there.
brother. We'll see.
If
We'll
you
talk
want
to
to
you next
invent
time.
your
Enjoy
own
your holiday.
traditions, reach out to me. I'll help.
Bye.
Bye, Frode.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah.